What's up, bookworms, and welcome back to the Book Nook. I'm super excited to be here with you guys with another book review this week, and make sure you stick till the end. I have a lot of stuff I want to announce, 2 special things, and so make sure you watch to the end to see what those are. I'm really excited to tell you guys about it, but until then, let's talk about today's book and today's book review. First off, I want to thank my friend Jackson Garber so much for recommending this book to me. I wanted to review a book that was popular with young adult audiences and adult audiences, that was popular online, and since I don't have any social media, I wasn't sure what it would be, but he found this book for me, and it is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. So thank you, Jackson, for giving me this book, and he read it, I read it, and we talked about it a little bit. He helped me produce this review this week, so thanks so much, Jackson. But now let's talk about the book. So this is one of TikTok's most popular books right now, and we're going to be talking about it. Is it good? Is it bad? Might be a little bit overrated. We'll talk about all that in today's video, so I'm really excited about it. Now, here's the quick inside cover of the book. So, here it is. Between life and death, there's a library. But up until now, Nora Seed's life has been full of misery and regret. She feels she has let everyone down, including herself. But things are about to change. When she finds herself in the Midnight Library, she has a chance to make things right. The books in the Midnight Library enable Nora to live as if she had done things differently. Each one contains a different life, a possible world in which she made different choices that played out in an infinite number of ways, affecting everyone she knew, as well as many people she never met. With the help of an old friend, she can now undo every decision she regrets as she tries to work out her perfect life. But things aren't always what they imagined to be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question: what is the best way to live? So what you could have gathered from that synopsis is that at its core, this book is a book about depression and suicide. That's what it really is at its core. So if you're a younger reader, go ahead and check out my other review, which I did last week, which is called The Ichabod by J.K. Rowling. That's an amazing book for younger viewers, but 16 and up, I would say, is probably the age limit for this book. And it handles very serious topics, like I said, regret and depression. So this is definitely a book for older readers, and if you are that age, 16, here's a great book in the Midnight Library, and I'm going to tell you why. So this book is really just entertaining and fast-paced. Whenever I've been at school, I've been having to read these books like Shakespeare and, The Great Gatsby, just these books that involve really critical thinking, and every time you read it, you have to be really focused in whenever you're trying to read it. This book isn't much like that. It's really just you can pick it up and just enjoy it for what it is, a good book with a good message. You don't need to think too hard about it, and that's something I really enjoyed about it. It also handles a very serious topic in a good way. I feel like Matt Haig does a really good job of making you feel empathy instead of sympathy for Nora Seed in this novel, which I definitely think is very hard to do for an author whenever you have these such complex emotions that are barely describable, not even describable if you're feeling them, and then have to put it down in words on a piece of paper. It can be hard to convey the feeling of the characters. I feel like Matt Haig does a really good job of that, and he definitely can pull at your heartstrings a little bit and really get you to feel empathy for this character, Nora Seed. It also is a book that can make you think about what if you were in this situation and you were able to change whatever you wanted about your life, and you could go back and fix any regret you wanted to, and you could make yourself do anything. And I love books like that where really I read the book, then I'm going to bed and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I wonder what I would do if I was in that situation. What would I fix? And that's really something I like, is whenever books can have you, they come out of the paper and you can think about them in your real life too as well. Overall, it's a great book, a great message about the light at the end of a tunnel and why life is worth living. So now, with the likes out of the way, let me tell you about some things I didn't like so much. So really, when looking around online, the people online all had the same feelings as me about the things that they didn't like so much about this novel. I think that there's a lot of great moments in this novel. There's a lot of inspirational things that are said, a lot of good wisdom that you can apply to your life. But on the flip side of that coin, there is some moments that can come off as a little bit cheesy in this novel, that try to be a little bit too deep, that kind of rub you the wrong way, that you read it and you're like, oh, that's kind of cringy. And that's just something I really didn't like, and really that's, for some people, that's like a completely a deal breaker about this novel, which I don't think it's like that. It's just, it can be a little bit too much sometimes, but it's no reason you shouldn't read the book. I'm gonna have to give this book 4 out of 5 stars, and I just think it was really fun to read. I had a really good time reading it. It was entertaining, it was fast paced. I don't want to say it was, like a mindless read, but it was definitely something that required less effort than other books I've been reading recently, which I always enjoy things like that, to have a kind of a brain break from hard books. So if you're kind of in a reading slump right now and you're tired of reading hard books, this would be a good one for you. I also enjoyed it because I didn't think that you have to be super depressed or suicidal to be able to relate to Norseed, the main character. That's something I always like. In some books like this, you can see that it's hard to relate to the main character who, is feeling these emotions, but really in this book I didn't have that problem, so that's one thing I did enjoy about it. So now, stay tuned. Here are my 2 special things that I have to announce on this channel. So my first bit of news is that I just filmed a video with my grandma, Paula Deen, on her channel where we make crepes, and it's super fun. I do a little bit of advertising for my channel as well. Definitely go check it out. It's gonna be a really fun video to watch. I had a great time making it. But here is the biggest announcement that I'm really genuinely excited about. So I am somebody who every book I read, I always grab whatever random piece of paper is lying around or a random object to hold my place, but soon I won't have that problem, you won't have that problem, because we are coming out with the first Jack Deen's Book Nook bookmarks. I'm gonna throw the design up here on screen. They're a premium made, super well made. I'm really excited to be able to show this product out to you guys, and I think that it is going to be amazing. I want to give a big thank you to my dad's friend, Mr. Joe De Palma, for designing these bookmarks. It means a lot to me for everything he's done, and I cannot wait to be able to get these out to you guys. I think it's gonna be amazing. So I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. Remember to like and subscribe for more book reviews like this. Make sure to comment down below if you have a book that you want me to review. I'll see if I can get around to it. Remember to stay true, be you, and until next time, read on, bookworms.